And then everybody else was just super nice to me. So we'll see if we can find this ghost. If the Charmers don't win this one, I will hang my head in shame. There we are. For anyone who is new to my channel, I play Phasmophobia primarily, although I do play Dead by Daylight as well. Um, when I am not doing Thaumaturgy Thursday, I often do more like beginner tutorial tips and tricks, so the gameplay can be a little bit slow. Um, but I do know a good amount about this game. I have a lot of technical knowledge, and I'm working on my not dying skills. Um, oh, did you hear that? So the second I stepped in, it threw or moved something very close by. So it is... Which door was that? This door. Okay, so it might be this room right here. We're gonna get our breaker turned on real quick, and then we'll see it's not that one. I do not have sprint, but as you can see, I am moving pretty fast because of my empower. I may set the empower down to only 125. Oh my gosh, Trix, I love that heart with all the different flags in it. Oh my gosh. Is that one of your emotes? How do I get it? Thank you all for coming on in here, folks. Alright, Trix, I'm gonna note that on down. Let's see, is it in this room? What we could do, since I'm fairly certain it's here, is we can see if we can get to our black light in time to check for UV real quick. While I am running through the game here, if you want to look down in your redeems and kind of get familiar with what you could do, there is so much that you are able to do with those redeems, and I am adding more trying to add more every time as well. I did not do that this time, of course. But you can do things like throw items out of my truck, remove one of the evidences, so I have to do like a 2 or 1 evidence challenge. You can also upgrade my stuff. I don't see fingerprints, but that's not a good indicator just yet. Thank you, Mythic Banshee, and you should, if you can, just let me know when you stream, because I feel like I haven't caught you in a while, and that makes me very sad. Thank you, Trickstar. I hope it's exciting. We had some nice witches, a lot of charmers, so I don't have a lot of bad stuff on me this time, although I did not have sprint. Yeah, it is definitely this room. Oh, yeah, so I could definitely do that, Dougie. I'm trying not to do anything that directly contradicts the other ones except for Banish and Bestow, of course. So right now I have one that traps the ghost, but I could have one that, like, really ups its roaming so that it will, someone could keep it in the room, like, the ghost room, but someone else could make it want to, like, run all over. Alright, Mythic Banshee, I will try and catch you then. I usually do lunch after this, but I can at least pull you up on my phone or leave you tabbed on my computer. And then we'll just try and catch you then. Thank you so much. Yes, Trix, I'm hoping that this will be a fairly quick round. Just because everyone was so nice to me. We're going to turn this off, and we're looking for a ghost orb. Oh, like that one right there. Well, hello there, Ghost Orb. What you doing here? Do you come around often? It's very nice to meet you. Alright, we have a Ghost Orb. Don't have any writing yet. Hasn't been touching anything yet. By the way, folks, you may see it do like the screen blur like it's sprinting, but it... Oh, thank you there. Thank you, Mr. Ghost. Perfect. Let's see. Interaction, perfect. I can now take this one as well. Okay, so we have ourselves a Ghost Orb and a Ghost Writing. Mayor Revenant Thay. Ooh. Because I can get a third evidence, I can still look for it, but those three do have a couple ways to detect them. Oh, thank you, Dougie Momo. Sometimes I get distracted by what the ghost does. So you may see my screen do a little blur like I'm sprinting. That's because this game will still do that blur when you hit the shift key. But it doesn't actually make me move any faster, and it's just kind of a force of habit that I keep hitting it. Parabolic, we can grab that, sure thing. And then let's grab the spirit box, because that's an evidence. I think spirit box would be a mare. So each of these ghosts here, a Thay, if I were to get a hunt, which I don't know that I will do because I don't have a cursed object, a Thay would be very fast, and it could also hunt at 75. A Revenant will be fast if it sees me, but otherwise it will do this very slow, like thump, 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 and walk at half speed when it can't see me. We'll go ahead and make sure this is near somewhere. And then a mare will, oh, perfect. Now, that stepped in my salt, but I didn't actually hear the footstep noises. So I think that it didn't actually try to do a footprint, which is sad. Let's see if we've got a mare, though. And then, folks, if you have not watched me before, I do use the text-to-speech option. Yes, Dougie. Thank you. That's a great question. So it used to be in Phasmo that every ghost would do footprints except for the Wraith. See if we can get a parabolic. It used to be that every ghost would do footprints except for a Wraith. When they changed it to UV instead of fingerprints, they removed UV footprints from any ghost that does not do UV as well. And now the Wraith simply cannot step in the salt. So yes, now if I can get it to step in the salt and make the footprint noise, and it shows me an actual footprint, then I can mark UV as my evidence. Let's do... Thank you, Ghost. There's that one. So let's see, I'm looking for dots, spirit box, or I think freezing temperatures. Oh, so it can't even be UV. I don't know why I'm bothering to check. And it's freezing temperatures. Easy peasy. Revenant. Take a picture of that. Maybe see if we can find the bone super quick while we're waiting. I love these snowmen, by the way. If you have not done the event in Phasmo, it was super fun. It can be a little bit frustrating because if you die, you don't get counted, which was a little sad when I was playing with friends and one of them died. Oh, hello there, Mr. Krabs. Come on in. Thank you for feeding my familiar. They are starting to love you, as much as a cat can. We're just gonna see if we can find the bone super quick, and then we're gonna go get into another round. Folks, on these games, I don't really go for like a perfect game or anything. Just because. Aw, thank you, Banshee, for feeding my familiar there. I hope you're having a good lunch too. They like kitty treats, so they will take anything that has fish in it because they love the fish. You can feed them whatever you want. They're also magical kitties, so they will eat magic. So be careful if you have anything that you don't want to not be magic anymore. Yes, and this can't be a mimic, because ghostwriting is not a mimic. All right, and we'll see if we have a charmer. Yep. All right, folks, there we go. The charmers have won that one.